Hello everybody and welcome to Roll For It, a D&D podcast with random monsters and epic adventures.
Each episode, we will be encountering one of 100 monsters. We never know what we'll face next.
Also, we'll be leveling up, meaning our characters will get very powerful very fast.
Along the way, our characters will actually be going on a continuous journey that links together the entire campaign.
Whether you're brand new to the game or a D&D veteran, thank you for tuning in to Roll For It. Welcome back to Roll For It, everybody.
Back. Hey.
Can you guys please introduce yourselves and your characters for us real briefly?
Hello, my name is Amy Powell, and I am playing Havalar. She's a dragon-born barbarian who is the protector of Vaelette, her personal bodyguard. She's been in Vaelette's family service for over 15 years. They rescued her from a terrible life of fighting for entertainment.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kyle. I'm playing Mumps, the halfling bard. He's a dim-witted, kind of slow guy, but, he's got a heart of gold, and he's trying his best. And he's making his way out with his new friends.
I'm Mary Kate Arnold, and I am playing Vaelette Valanair. She is a sorceress high elf, royalty as well. She's a princess, and she has fled her wedding day and is now in a heap of trouble as the whole entire kingdom has disappeared before her.
Who would like to start us out with a recap of last episode's adventure?
Last time,
On.
Roll for
for
it.
it. The three of us went to find a woman who we were told could give us answers.
Her name was Madam Spriggs.
Spoiler alert, we killed her.
And I almost died. Havalar almost died, so, no big deal.
Yep, Madam Spriggs turned into a hag unexpectedly, sneak attacked Havalar. I brought her back.
You were the star of the show, really. I
ended up
quietly
piercing
hero.
her
Hero.
after my teammates frickin' bludgeoned her and magic missiled her within sight of my entire family and village,
very
which has
important.
brought me hero status, which Mumps is loving.
And we found out absolutely nothing from
Not
Madam
technically
Spriggs.
nothing. We did find out that Castle Viahara is somewhere. It has not been destroyed. We just don't know where. Is it in a different dimension? I don't know. And now we are searching for more answers, hopefully somewhere nearby.
Hopefully from someone who doesn't turn out to be dangerous.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not likely.
We got some good food in our belly. We had a nice long rest.
And we've leveled up.
What level are you now?
Level 4.
Oh, ability score improvements. So that's basically the big thing at level 4. Everybody's a little bit better at some stuff. Now that you've gotten some favor in the town from killing a hag, you've got yourselves a brand new wagon. You've got some adventuring gear, a little bit of change in your pockets, and a location where you are expecting to find the secrets you were looking for. And you have a hunch that it might be a good spot to look because the place is called The Secret.
Yeah, halflings aren't great at subtlety, it would seem.
Right.
Let's head to the secret.
The secret, yes. Where is that? Mumps, have you been told?
Yeah, Papa gave me a map.
Oh, good.
So it's about a 2 days journey through the forest and up towards the mountain areas to the west of here.
All right, Durban, onward!
And he takes off quite slowly. You guys head for the secret. Chatting along the way, maybe. I don't know. What's your guys'
Yes.
general mood as you travel?
Probably up front at the reins.
I walk alongside up at the front. Mumps, I just wanted to say thank you for being so kind as to save my life.
That's what friends do. You would have done the same thing to me if I was in that situation.
I don't have that power, but I would have wanted to.
Havalar, have you killed a lot of people?
Children. Does
Does it always feel that bad?
Yes, it does, Mumps.
Am I gonna vomit every time?
Hopefully not,
Oh, good.
but beware of ever enjoying it. You should at least want to vomit.
Okay.
Hold on to that feeling.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Havalar. I feel a little better.
And we fall into a silence. A mutually comfortable
Comfortable
silence.
Yes.
Durban lugs you guys over steep hills, down and up and down and up, and you travel through the forest and out of the forest into widespread plains. Here you can see the vastness and beauty of the sky as there's all these different colors that kind of swirl around in this mystical place. You're still in the Feywild. Another day later, you guys reach a mountainside. And carved into the mountainside is this grand entrance, stone pillar work, and this design that's definitely familiar. There is no doubt, as you look at it, that whoever sculpted this masterpiece into this mountain has also worked on the castle Viahara. You approach the entrance.
This looks familiar to me, just like home.
Well, let's just knock on the door. I mean, come on, how hard could it be, guys?
We could knock on the door. It seems like the hospitable thing to do.
That does seem our only option. I will be right behind you, Vaelette.
Okay.
The stone presses back and very slowly and heavily scrapes against the ground and then rises up into the rest of the mountain. Sunlight shines into an otherwise completely dark grand hall, which is just perfectly polished stone. There's not a crack in it.
Hello?
Well, that was easy. Come on, let's go on in.
There's no one here.
And there's an echo every time you guys speak.
Can I roll a perception to see if just, I don't know, traps or... 21.
You don't see anything that stands out. Everything's just bare. And you don't see any exits out of this area. But as it goes deeper and deeper, it's darker, so it's possible there could be something you can't make out in the shadows.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if there's any like magic lurking in the cavern?
Sure.
I can't tell if there's any magic here. Hello?
So
you enter.
Yes.
I think we're walking through.
Yes, we're walking through, looking
So you start to
around.
feel your way along the wall. Once you guys are a few steps in, the door does start to close behind you.
Oh dear. Should we...
It's pretty slow.
No, I think we should let it close.
It's getting darker.
I've
It's
got a
now
bad
about
feeling
2 feet from the ground.
Okay, maybe we should try to put something. We don't have anything to put in
Vaelette,
there.
I don't...
Well, it's closed.
And it's pitch black in here. You guys can see 60 feet from you. Mumps, you're in total blackness.
Oh, wow.
Can I do a control flames to illuminate?
So a flame appears in Vaelette's hand.
It's all right. I think we should keep walking in. and-
Yes, there's no going back now.
No, literally.
Probably about 30 seconds pass by, and a green flame erupts right in the center of the room. It's a big flame on top of an altar that you don't think was there before.
What is it? What is it?
Careful. Approach slowly. I approach it slowly.
As you guys gather around, you see the green light flicker across each other's faces.
Why are you here?
A low voice from the opposite end of the entrance.
Princess?
Hello. We are heroes seeking answers to some questions we have about what's happening in our land and more specifically, Castle Viahara, my home.
Every time its voice comes out, the green flame just pulses a little brighter.
You say you're heroes.
Well, not all of us, just Mumps. Mumps?
Oh, detached voice, we are on a quest to save a kingdom.
You hear a little bit of a movement, scraping against stone maybe, from where the voice is.
To reveal what I know, I must know you are worthy.
Tell us how we can prove that.
You claim to wish to save the kingdom.
Yes?
What do you need to save a kingdom?
We need to know if there are bad people involved.
And we need to know how to defeat these bad people.
We need to know its location. Can you give us any insight on where it is? And we
I can.
Will you give us this information?
I have not decided. I am the keeper.
That's a lovely name.
The keeper of what?
He's the keeper of secrets.
Right, okay.
I keep them safe. Viahara is one of the things I intend to keep safe.
Well, we can help you.
This is the princess of Viahara.
Yes.
Princess, produce your little paper thing.
Oh, yes, I do have a royal decree. Would you like to see it?
Not too close to the fire now.
Here's my scroll of pedigree. You can see right here, Princess of Viahara.
When you say that, another green flame erupts in the direction of the voice. And then another. Now you see, draped up against the tall ceiling right in the corner, is this serpent-like creature that's very large and long, but it's got wings like an angel's wings almost. Its face is looking at you all, and it speaks again, but now it has revealed itself. I will show you a picture of this.
Yay! Wow, I love it.
It's a
I will get that tattoo.
bluish serpent with gorgeous pinkish wings and a feathery tail.
For those of you with monster manuals, this is a Coatl.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know how to pronounce this, it's a Coutl. And it says,
To find the castle, one must be capable of protecting its location. It cannot be known by all. Which of you can protect?
Havalar.
I can.
Yeah, she's big and strong.
Yeah.
Havalar, yeah.
She's very big and, she's...
Havalar, come forward.
I take a confident step forward.
Its wings spread and it glides so that it lands on the ground still about 100 feet from you, and all of the lights go out. When the lights come on, you two are all of a sudden way back at the entrance. Havalar, you're towards the center of the place, and now the green lights illuminating the area are on sconces on the walls, spread evenly throughout the entire hall. And in front of you is a guy, and this guy wears a breastplate and a cape, and he wields a long sword, a couple other blades, and a crossbow. And he draws his long sword and begins to approach you.
I look around first and I notice that Vaelette is way far away from me and I don't trust any of this situation. Therefore, once again, I go into a rage!
All right, you're raging. Let's do initiative.
Well, it's a 3.
I'm going first.
Fine.
This guy who's got silvery hair, like an old retired soldier, but built still to be very large. He's about 60 feet away, and he pulls out a heavy crossbow. And as he continues his steady pace towards you, he fires a shot at you. It flies right way past your head.
And so he's moved closer to me, so he's pretty close.
Yep.
I will close that distance and throw the javelin.
15, it's going at him, and he just barely ducks out of the way.
I move to the side so that
All
he
right, so
can't
you
just go
kinda
straight at
start
me.
circling a little.
Yeah, like,
Battle
strategic
time.
moving.
We're very far away.
I guess you're about like 150 feet away, but do you want to do anything?
Start closing that distance.
gap.
Athletics check.
That is a 17 for me.
Natural 20, which is good because I have 0 for athletics.
It's like you're running and things are stretching, and then suddenly you've warped ahead, almost like you didn't actually use your legs to move, but somehow you used your minds. You're not sure what is going on. Both of you move 30 feet closer. The veteran sets aside his heavy crossbow and swings at you with his longsword. His first attack is going to be a miss, but he spins around real quickly as he swings at you one more time. And this time he rolls a 21. 8 slashing damage to you, which you resist because you are raging.
Right.
So you bash his sword away and it cuts into your arm, but you barely notice it happen.
I want to take my mace and swing it at his head.
It's gonna hit for sure.
In the face.
He brings up his arm just in time, but you clash his arm right into the side of his head and he stumbles over. And so he's going to swing at you once with his longsword. That's going to be a 20. And then as you're recovering from that, he's going to go for one of your legs with his short sword. And you've never seen these moves before, like he's an expert at combat. Total damage, ooh, that one was super low. 2 from the longsword, 1 from the short sword.
So 3 total.
So you'll just take 3 damage. He's just chipping away at you a little bit.
Little by little.
And then you guys continue to try to run.
Yeah, I think we're still trying to get up to her, right?
I'm going to drop my mace and then pull out my great sword and use that to try to cut his arm off.
Okay, so you give a heavy swing.
It's a 23.
Definitely gonna hit. This time when your blow connects, a spectral dragon appears out of the edge of your sword and begins to circle around this guy, snarling and snapping at him. It just empowers your battling spirit
Yes.
as you proceed. He dives and then just tries to hurl his short sword at you. With impressive strength, the short sword actually manages to penetrate your scaly defenses. Now he's got his long sword in both hands and he's standing about 10 feet away from you.
Well, I also have my long sword in both hands. And I move.
And yours is bigger.
And mine is bigger. And I move to hit. 24. I really like to just go in for the kill, so, vulnerable areas, the neck.
So you've got this giant sword and you manage to swing it right at the guy's neck, and he backs away just enough that you don't decapitate him, but you split his neck almost all the way through.
Oh.
From his neck, this snake-like creature appears and extends out, and its wings extend, and it says, "Well done." You're still raging. You want to attack it?
Oh, I do want to attack it. I
Do you?
can't. Yeah.
Okay.
She's raging.
I'm
She's
raging.
gone
I can't help it.
Go ahead.
I swing at it with my great
for
sword.
it. Mumps realizes the keeper is a good guy here. He's got the information we need.
Yeah, he was obviously testing you.
So Mumps sees this friggin' raging dragon. It's like, I can't sleep.
Okay.
right, let's find out.
That's what he says out loud.
Like Pokemon
panicked.
Go, like sleep now.
Probably your first time testing this spell in the field.
14.
You got one more?
Oh, 21! We did it! That is above Havalar's 18.
So
Of hit
Havalar,
points.
on her wind-up, her greatsword falls to the ground with a heavy clang, and she sways back and falls down. And her chest gently lifts as she is in a deep slumber.
So peaceful and
To be
smooth.
so well rested after this. Can we run up and try to talk to the keeper?
Mm-hmm, you can.
As you can see, Havalar is a great warrior with a great heart.
You saw with your own eyes.
She is a worthy combatant. To find Castle Viahara, one needs enough honor to bring nothing but goodness. Do either of you have this trait?
I think Mumps is very honorable. He
Yeah.
throws up every time someone gets murdered, which seems to indicate that he probably has some sort of moral dilemma with it. Mumps?
I mean, I try to just, be a good guy.
Mumps, step forward.
Mumps takes a step forward.
The lights go out. When they come back on, you two are back at the entrance. You're still asleep. You can wake her if you wish. And Mumps, you are staring into the face of a two-legged hyena beast. It snarls and it leaps to attack you.
Do I roll for initiative?
Let's do it.
14?
All right, so you're first. So it dives at you, and how do you react?
It's a two-legged hyena, you said.
Yeah, let me show you a picture. It's called a knoll. You have heard of this type of creature before.
Cool.
Got the face and upper torso of a hyena, but it's wielding a spear and it's attacking you.
I cast Thunderwave. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I got an 8. It's not enough.
All right. 10 damage, and I push him 10 feet.
So he's right next to your face, and this loud clap of thunder echoes all throughout this stone wall, and the creature flies back. Definitely hurt him a lot.
I'll go ahead and just draw my rapier, but stay put.
So the knoll charges at you. It's got its spear at the ready, and it's going to try and thrust it into your midsection.
With my new armor class of 15, I hope I can stay alive.
You've got a pretty good chance because I rolled a 1. So
Hey!
do you think maybe it's diving at you, but then you realize it's just tripping, and it falls on its face about 5 feet from you with its spear outstretched in its hand. It does manage to get back to its feet and have its spear ready for your retaliation.
I think I wake Havalar up and then I start running to try to make sure that I'm in a position to defend.
As you shake Havalar, she wakes.
What?
You did it. You did it. You just relax right here for a moment. I'm gonna just try to go help.
Mumps!
Yes, Mumps is engaged in some kind of combat with a two-legged warthog of some sort.
I attack with my rapier. So it's a nat 1, but with my lucky trait as a halfling, I get to roll again.
Nice. So you penetrate its hide armor right around its torso, and
All right, so let me...
you stab it right in what you assume would be its heart, and you pull back in it, and it falls to its knees, and it desperately swings its spear up at you. So I'm going to give it disadvantage. It hits you with the wood side of the spear, but you deflect against it with your rapier, and it doesn't deal you any damage.
I attack with rapier again. Go for the gut. Right in the gut.
So you stab it, and it cries out. Its tongue sticks out of its mouth, and it lays back dead. When you remove your rapier, blood starts to spray out like a Tarantino movie. Just
I knew you were going to say that.
too much.
Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2.
And then it stops and the lights go out. And when the lights illuminate, the creature is back in its original spot over in the corner up in the ceiling. And it says,
Is it honorable to slay a foe that is as helpless as that creature was to you?
Mumps vomits. Mumps vomits onto the stone.
I didn't know what to do. He was attacking me, and I panicked. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what to do.
The two of you go. I wish a word with the princess.
I never leave the princess's side.
he just turns to you and waits.
I believe this time I must speak with the keeper on my own.
Vaelette.
It's all right. It's all right.
I mean, we had to face our challenges. She has to face hers. It has to happen, Havalar.
Where do we go?
The exterior door opens and sunlight shines in.
I will be right outside that door.
Understood.
Can you guys go in the hallway for a second?
Jake's gonna murder me. They had to go in the
the
hallway.
stone door closes.
Oh God, I'm so annoyed.
Vaelette, your friend is not very honorable.
I would have to disagree. I think my friend is incredibly honorable. He was attacked, and not only was he attacked, but the threat was to all three of us. He did the most noble thing I could think of.
You are an heiress of Castle Viahara.
Yes, I suppose you could say that, but it would truly be my husband that becomes the real heir. I was set to marry a Varen Balenstar before I left the wedding.
And what do you know of this Baron Star?
Well, I don't know much. I must admit that I find him very handsome. He's always been very kind in our brief few meetings. There was a time, about 48 hours ago, I thought that it was true love, but now that I've seen more of the world, I must admit I don't know much about him.
I could give you a clue to the whereabouts of your home castle.
I would welcome that very much.
I do not wish you to share this information with Mumps.
Just Mumps, specifically?
Havalar has proven herself a worthy combatant. If you must share it with her, you may. But from there, anyone who you tell, the responsibility of your castle falls upon your shoulders.
I think that is fair.
And mine. You put my honor at stake.
What is your interest or relationship to Castle Viahara?
I keep its whereabouts a secret, as well as many other things. It is my divine intent to do so.
Your wish is my command. I will keep this information from Mumps, and I will carry it on myself as a burden.
Go to the middle plane. From there, your mirror will guide you.
Ah, yes, my mirror, the one that my mother gave me. I'm happy to go to the middle plane. Is there anything else that you can tell me? Anything about why this has happened? Why the city and the castle has disappeared?
You must ask Viahara for these answers.
I will find Viahara and ask it. Thank you for taking the time to test us and to entrust me with this valuable information. Just a lowly princess from a silly castle in this sort of...
You may continue on your journey,
Oh, yes.
princess.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We will need it.
You glance over at the door for a second, and you turn your head. You can't see the keeper anymore.
He's gone.
Vaelette, and I rush into the room.
What happened?
Well, I talked with the keeper, and we must continue on our journey.
That's it?
So you know where it is?
Not precisely, Mumps. I do know where we need to head next. Does anyone have a map?
Yeah, the one my papa gave me.
May I see it?
Yeah, sure. Rumple, rumple, rumple.
She shows Havalar, but Havalar only. It points to where they're headed. And hands the map back to Mumps.
Why can't I know?
It is not the right time, Mumps. You must trust me in this. Mumps, it is not personal. It is for your own benefit and safety. You must trust us.
So you think you know better than me?
I never said I thought I knew better than you.
You didn't have to.
Well, shall we go, or will we sit here and be bitter about everything?
Havalar is surprised at Vaelette's
Assertiveness.
frank
Yeah.
assertiveness.
Well, you know,
Is quite shook inside, if
Shooketh.
one will. And please,
it is
Mumps,
time we carry on for answers.
I think we should trust the princess and move forward.
I said I would never lie to you, and I haven't, and I will not.
Mumps does not respond. Mumps walks out and gets on the wagon.
Mumps has got some lumps, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do, actually.
She just walks on.
So that does it for episode 4 of Roll For It.
Havalar is groggy and tired and ready to move on and actually find some concrete answers. She's feeling unsettled by everything that has happened today.
Mumps is upset. His friends aren't giving him information that he wants. He thinks that they're hiding things from him. He's not fully trusting them. He's hurt. Also, he threw up again, so he's not feeling at his best anyway.
Vaelette is proud of her friends, but now she is feeling the weight of the situation and the weight of the world rest on her shoulders, and she does not like being in a place where she can't be completely outright and forthright with her new friends.
Yay!
No, that was really cool.
Bye!
Hey, DM Jake here. Just wanted to tell you we have videos of the Season 1 cast and also of everybody from Seasons 2 and 3. Check us out on youtube.com/rollforitpod. Or for even more, check out our Patreon. Show your support if you love the show. Now, I finally learned how to pronounce this monster's name, and I thought it would be hard, but it was actually cool. I'll tell you later. Cool, I'll tell you later. Cool, I'll tell